Hey guys, this video is going to be a review of episodes 176 through 180 of Naruto Shippuden, which is funny because I was reviewing them all on my blog for a really long time, and then the last 5 episodes I did a video review, and now I'm doing a video review of these. But these episodes are like a combination. They're mostly like flashbacks to previous stuff, but some of it's like current time as far as the story goes. So some of the stuff I have to say, like, I might be jumping around a bit, and I probably won't even think to clarify whether it's a flashback or like the current time of the story. So keeping that in mind, these episodes are also all like filler and things. So, and it's weird because they're all like flashbacks. It's not like the filler that we used to get where it's just like them going on different random missions and stuff. It's all like flashback things, and we're still getting like the random mission thing. It's just flashback missions like that happened a long time ago, and I'm kind of mixed on how I feel about it. I like some of the episodes, some of them not so much. So it hasn't, I don't know how much longer we have, like how much longer this is going to go on. Some of the stuff is really interesting, some of it isn't, but I do kind of like want to get on with the storyline, onto like something new. One of the things that happens, and I think this is in episode 176, so like the first one that I'm reviewing, is Toby, or whatever you want to call him since he has like multiple names, finds out that Pain died, and I was really confused about how like both of them were leaders of the Akatsuki, but I have looked up spoilers on that because I was so confused, and this was before my like personal goal to not look at any more spoilers for anything. But so I kind of know, and I don't remember, now that I've looked up spoilers, I'm not entirely sure what has actually been said in the show and what I've just read on the internet. So I can't actually remember like what someone who was like only watching the show and hadn't bothered to look something up would know by now. So yeah, but I'm wondering when the Akatsuki are going to come like back into the story, because like I said, we're getting a lot of filler and they haven't made, like, nothing significant has happened with them except for this really. So we also got a good bit of flashbacks to Iruka becoming Naruto's teacher, and then Kakashi becoming their teacher, and I really loved all of that. I thought that was really sweet, and I really loved seeing how Iruka became Naruto's teacher, since we were already like there when the show started. And I really liked the comparison between his childhood and Naruto's childhood, and it was so heartbreaking when Naruto was trying like really hard to get his attention and it wasn't working, and I just loved how that all played out. And I loved how when Naruto was in trouble, Iruka came to save him, and then Kakashi showed up too, so it was like the two of them helping Naruto, and I really liked that and how that played out. I also really liked how Shikamaru played into these episodes, because he's one of my favorite characters, and also just some of the things he said about Naruto when he was talking about Naruto were really cute, and I really liked that whole thing. And I really liked when Kakashi ran into Shikamaru and Choji and they were talking about Naruto, and I really like how when Naruto was in trouble, it was out in the woods, and Iruka asked where he was, no one else was going to say, but Shikamaru did, and I really liked that. And I really liked how Naruto has like no friends, but having that kind of tie into like the beginnings of him maybe possibly making friends was really nice, and I really liked that. Danzo was named Hokage in one of these episodes because Tsunade is unconscious, and not much has really come from that yet because we keep getting all the flashbacks, and I don't even think like the majority of Konoha even knows about that yet. But I'm interested to see what happens with that. I don't like that. I'm a bit worried about how that's gonna go, but I don't think we got the meeting they were having, and we haven't really gotten anything since then about what's going on with that. So who knows what's going to happen. And going more into what happens when they're put together into Team 7, you have them talking about how Kakashi never passes anyone, and Iruka's worried about that, and I really liked watching that, knowing what happens. And I just thought that was really awesome, and I really loved Kakashi spying on them, including when Naruto pretended to be Sasuke to talk to Sakura, and Kakashi's watching the entire thing. I thought that that was hilarious, and I just really like how we got to see the stories between Naruto and like the two of his teachers, and because they're probably two of the most important people that he like has. Like them and Jiraiya were like the three people who kind of like helped him the most, and I really liked seeing that. Kakashi also has a line in one of these episodes. I think it might have been episode 180, but it might have been 179. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't write the numbers down, which I probably should have. But he has a line about how he is going to have to be the one to stop Sasuke, which was pretty intense as far as I was concerned. I'm really interested to see what all, like, I don't know, they keep throwing in like mentions of Sasuke, even though nothing like really big has happened with Sasuke for a while now. But he keeps getting mentioned as like reminding people that that's a thing that's building up and whatnot. And so we got another mention, and then Kakashi has the bells too, which I thought was a nice tie-in to the beginning of the series. So I don't even know when we're finally going to get them coming face to face, but I'm really anxious for it, and I really want to hope that it's sooner rather than later, but I don't even know what. And then I think there was like episode 180, you have Inari and the old man and them seeing Naruto. I had no clue who they were at first, could not remember. When we started getting the flashbacks, I started remembering. The most interesting thing to me about these flashbacks is seeing Naruto and Sasuke like working together, like part of that storyline. And I've watched further than episode 180, so I'm scared I'm going to say things that were in those episodes, because I think this like particular flashback like overlapped and I don't remember where exactly it stopped. But like I think this was kind of like focused on teamwork, specifically with Naruto and Sasuke working together, and it's just kind of weird to watch that knowing what happens and all of that, and watch it as a flashback. And plus, and again, I don't know if this is going into episode 180 or 181, I mean, but you have Naruto talking like after the flashbacks, like Inari's asking about Sasuke and Naruto lies. I'm pretty sure that's in episode 180 though, so maybe I should stop talking about that and talk about that in episode 180, because I don't have that actually down in my notes, so I'm assuming it's with episode 181. I think I keep saying episode 180 when I mean episode 181, but anyway, it's been a long day, and I think I've mentioned everything. So yeah, hopefully I will review the next 5 episodes soon, since I've already watched 2 or 3, I can't remember. I don't know if it'll be in a video or on my blog, but I'm going to try and review that soon, and I will see you guys later. Bye.